Okay, so today I'm here with Connie Cook for a success interview on her beautiful card deck, Sacred Soul Partnerships. So welcome, Connie. And the question I always ask everybody first is, what got you interested in even making a card deck?
I wanted to do it for a long time. I had created some greeting cards a while back with a program, and I thought, well, if I could ever find a program where I could create cards, because I do have a page on Facebook and I share a lot of, angel wisdom and different things. So,
yeah. So instead of sharing other people's cards, you get to share your own now, your own amazing wisdom.
Yes. And I've already sold several decks. So
nice. Yeah. Excellent. So
Mm-hmm.
Your cards are Sacred Soul Partnership. So tell me a little bit about who the card deck would be for.
Well, people that are more or less on a soulmate or twin flame path is what I created them for. But actually, they could be used for just, a sacred soul partnership with your own inner being. Yes.
And that's actually what I was thinking as I was like going through them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, well, the relationship could totally be just with self.
Right.
Which is the one we should work on first, right?
Of course. Uh-huh.
Or at least at some point.
You have to work on yourself before you can be in a relationship with someone else. That's going to be real.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So why don't you, so people could see what we're talking about when we're talking, do like a little reading for the audience or for me, whatever you want.
Okay. Here's my cards. And I will pull like maybe 3. And I don't know if you have a question or you just want me to.
Yeah, I don't really have a question.
Just want to see what.
Yeah.
Oh, you okay?
Let's see what shows up for today.
All right. Okay. Okay, the 3 cards I've gotten.
I like that you pull 3 cards. So what's the significance of the 3?
Trying to think. Just 3 messages,
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Future, but
I like it. Excellent. Okay.
First one I got was numbers, and I don't know if you can see, I've got a little doohickey at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers. And what it says is pay attention to numbers you see. Watch for numbers such as 1111, which is a wake-up call. Other numbers, they are giving you messages about the sacred soul partnership. Pay attention. Okay, like I say, this could be a sacred soul partnership with someone or with your own being. And a lot of times we are shown numbers that the angels give us, or, just universal numbers, and they do have meanings. I know they do to me.
Yeah. Well, I always see the number 11, or that's the one I notice all the time. So it seems to appear a lot, but because I'm maybe looking for it.
Right. Well, yeah, and they want you to pay attention to the numbers because they are giving you messages.
Right.
1111 is a wake-up call.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the second one is abundance. And you can see the cornucopia at the top. And abundance is, true abundance is love. Abundance comes in many forms. Besides money, love, friendship, help, and gratitude are only a few. But gratitude is the most important as it brings more abundance.
I like that.
Of course, love as well. Abundance isn't money and,
Stuff.
It adds to it, but true abundance is being grateful for what you have now, and gives you, and love. Love is the most important thing in the world, I feel.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one is quest. Okay. And if you see, what is there? Like a stairway, you can see them. And it's a stairway to ascension. You are both on a quest to your higher selves. There are many lessons on the way, but just keep climbing, you will get there. And yes, there are many lessons on our way to ascension, or to a higher way of living, a higher way of being. And we learn many lessons, and that's what they are. They're lessons.
Yeah, that's for sure. We definitely learn a lot of lessons.
Right, right.
Nice. I like that. I like the three of them because I could see how they all fit together really nicely.
Right.
That's great. So what was the process of creating the cards like for you?
I procrastinated for a while. I was just, I was going through a lot, and then a friend was going to paint some pictures for me, but she never got to it. So I had something, and then I had a watermark on it. So I said, nope, I better not use that. A friend had sent me. So I found this in the Canva, and I thought it was perfect, with the two doves with a little heart above it. And then there's two hearts at the bottom, like in sand. So.
Right. So it sounds like you found some meaning to what you put together.
Oh, yes. I've been on this path a long time.
So tell us a little bit more about what you do for people then. If you've been on the relationship path, helping people with relationships,
and just, trying to help empower them, because a lot of people are going through a lot right now. And I just try to go on and guide them. I pull cards, or I, give them messages to help them on their, everyone has their own path. Even with a sacred soul partnership, everyone has their own path.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's for sure. And so the part so when someone's using your cards, would you ask a question before you pulled it? Would you be asking a question about a relationship you're in, or asking the questions about what the cards mean for yourself? How would you recommend that people go through them?
For me, it's what it would mean for them, or how it would help them, and if it's a relationship thing, okay, do that. But, I do everything. It's not just relationship.
Right. Well, everything is a relationship, right? If you think about it.
Right. But I mean, like a sacred soulmate relationship. It's not.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So since we're talking about self, during your process of creating this, what did you learn about yourself during the process?
I learned that I could do it. That I had a lot within me, because I've channeled like the angels, and I've channeled Mary Magdalene, and I've shared those years ago. Like I said, I just wanted to create a deck that had meaning and was very special to me. And that's
which is great, because you infuse it with your energy and your intuition, and it really has then meaning for other people as well.
Right. And I had these little charms.
I saw that. I have it right here.
Like it,
I love it. And so this is, so people could see, the infinity symbol with the word love written.
That's all about unconditional love. And that's actually what this is all about, unconditional love.
So what do you say to a person that, might be struggling with their own self-love?
That they have to go within, and sometimes you have to deal with the shadow self. You have to deal with the darkness. You have to accept yourself for who you are. Not, think everything's got to be all airy-fairy, because we are human.
Yeah.
Spiritual beings in a human body, but we have to deal with our, we have to deal with our darkness. We have to be together. That's all about equality too.
So I noticed also, which I thought was pretty genius, you have like you have the different words. You have like abundance, acceptance, balance, and belief. So you have different letters of the alphabet. You have like two of each one.
Pretty much, so, I tried to.
Yeah. So did you choose these words? Like, did you do some kind of system to come up with these words? So what are the meanings of them for you?
It was just, I felt like, I needed a couple of each one. That's all I could say. It was just,
Yeah.
And they were ones that had meaning to me.
Right. Right. So why don't you pull another card for us?
Okay. Let's see what else we need. Okay. Heaven. Love flows. A true sacred soul partnership will bring heaven to earth. You will find love and solace in each other's arms. You are truly home to each other.
Very nice. I like that one.
Yeah.
I was just going through and I chose this one. Magic came out, which I really like, which says, honor all the moments that you might take for granted and see the magic all around. It is the ordinary things that bring the most magic to life, like the budding of a flower or the singing of a bird. And so this is so interesting because I was watching my 1-year-old grandson yesterday, and he was kind of running around in the grass. And then all of a sudden he looks up and there was a flock of birds, of blackbirds, in their formation. And he just took his little finger and he points up, and he was like so filled with wonder looking at the birds.
Right.
And what I notice about him is all the way he takes in things from life, so I think that we do forget that sometimes, that all the magic that we have around us, because we're so busy or whatever we're doing.
And especially if you're not around a little child, because I dated this little guy every once in a while. It hasn't been as often as it was, but he just brings me so much joy, and all the things he sees. Yes, it's a
reminder, right? A reminder of simple and again, experience everything, that is in front of us and available to us.
Right.
So I like that card. And I think, you just have some magic stars up at the top over here.
Yes.
So that's that.
Yes.
Yeah. So you say that, and I always find it interesting. So whenever I got an email from you, your sign-off things would be the angels. The angels are always watching or love you or something. And so, but it really had an impact on me, because how when the emails go by, you can only see like 1 or 2 lines, and that's the line I always saw. So I'm like, oh, that's such a nice thought. So what got you started? And you said you've channeled the angels and you've channeled Mary Magdalene. So just tell me a little bit about how that started. Was it a surprise to you, or was it something that you
could say it was my twin flame opened my eyes in a way? It's, I'm on the twin flame path, and it just, all of a sudden I just started awakening more and more. And that's,
so
I started writing. I'd, like automatic writing, and just start writing. And I haven't done it in a long time, because I don't know, maybe I'm just not supposed to do it now. People are bringing up things I had channeled for Mary Magdalene years ago that seem pertinent to this time. And it's, and then.
So when you channel, then it was from stream of consciousness writing?
Right. Mm-hmm. It started with the angels, and then it then it went to Mary Magdalene, and even, Jesus or Yeshua, her partner, because I believe they were partners.
Yeah. That would be a nice card deck. Have some of your channelings in a card deck.
Right. Yeah. That's an idea.
Maybe that's number 2. Well, I always say, I always give a warning for anyone that comes into my course. I'm like, warning, you might become a serial card deck creator, because almost nobody just makes one.
Yeah, I started 2 cards so far of angel affirmations.
Yeah.
Need to get more on them.
Yeah, that could be really nice, right? And it could be a nice combo of pulling one from each deck, even for messages that way. So that kind of works out really well.
Right.
All right. So we're going to have all the links below the video where people could reach out to you to get your card deck. And is there anything you want people to know about how you can help them, or what they can contact you for?
Well, they can, if they want to buy the deck, they can just contact me in PayPal under Connie Cook, or,
Okay, we'll put the link below for that.
Yeah.
And you'll send it to them.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And
or
what would
on my angel page? It's called Constant Angelic Light.
Awesome.
Yeah.
.com, constantangeliclight.com.
Angelic Light. It's on Facebook.
Okay, on Facebook. Okay, great.
Right.
So again, we'll have the link.
Website, but I haven't used it in a long time.
Okay, so we'll have that link below. And if you could say just one thing that you wanted everyone to kind of walk away with and know, what would that be?
That just to love themselves unconditionally. When you do, then you attract more good, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's, help, anything. Love yourself unconditionally, just the way you are.
Excellent. Like that always just sounds so easy to do until we try it. But it's great advice. And again, it is really that easy to do. We just have to get in that space of love, right?
But sometimes too, yeah.
Excellent. Very, very nice. So again, this is the deck. If you guys are interested, the link is below. And for working on your partnerships with self or others.
Right.
Yeah. Either way, you can't go wrong with that. All right. Thank you so much, Connie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.